Guys, today you're gonna see what to do and what not to do in Warzone. Don't forget, we stream every day at 11 a.m. East, 10 a.m. Central, and 4 p.m. West. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright guys, so on the left side is what you should be doing on Warzone, and on the right side is what you should not be doing in Warzone. Clearly on the right side, a vehicle will identify exactly which window, which door, and which ledge we're jumping out of, so the enemies will be ready for us, which is not a good thing. And on the left hand side, even though they know we are here, they don't know exactly where we are, so we can have a surprise attack. Now let's see. Now, as you can see, the enemy jumped, surprised, not ready for the fight, and we're already aiming down sights, cracking his shield and downing him. On the right hand side, we're still in the vehicle. The enemies are probably getting ready and aligning their shots for us to enter that door to beam us. So let's see what happens next. As you can see, we finish the enemy and we start plating up. Now you can see on the right hand side, the biggest mistake we made was going in the open and not being able to take any cover. He's clearly going to beam us. Whether we kill him or not, another enemy is going to push in and finish us off. On the left hand side, you can see that wall is protecting us. Now that circle is to show you the enemy was shooting our teammates, so he's probably going to end up past that wall in that direction. So let's see what happens next. As you can see on the left hand side, the enemy is once again surprised. We predicted where he was going to be and it paid off. We have the advantage. We're aiming down sights and we're going to get the finish. Now on the right hand side, this is what you should not be doing. We've been pushing in the open on the right hand side for a while. Again, we're in the open, but now he's jump shotting us. He clearly has the advantage. Boom. Nah, I'm just kidding. Keep watching. So as you see here, we have enemies on both sides. Now we're going to get a knock on both sides. The right side is what you should be doing in Warzone, and the left side is what you shouldn't be doing in Warzone. Let's see what happens. Now the difference between these two notions is on the right hand side you can see that he's pressed up against the gas. We're actually holding him and getting an easy kill. But as of the left hand side, we're at the bottom of a building in open space, not choosing to take any cover, not knowing what other enemy could be nearby, sniping us, aiming at us as we speak, maybe even flanking us. But on the right hand side, there's no one behind us other than them. It's because it's pressed up against the gas. They have to push forward. Now let's see what happens. Alright, so now as you can see on the right hand side, again, he's pressed up against the gas. We're ahead of him, so we have an advantage. He has to move forward or shoot and take damage in the storm. So we hold him, we aim down, and we're going to take him out. On the left hand side, we are shielding up, not knowing who is out there moving up on us. So we get the down, we keep moving. On the left hand side, you can see what goes wrong here. So as you can see on side A, which is what you shouldn't be doing in Warzone, we peek out the same door we've been peeking out of. We do not change any angles. We just go back out there. We beam him and he pulls out an unpredictable rocket launcher and finishes off. Clearly that was a huge mistake. But on the right hand side, you can see we're using our lethals and all our equipment including stuns. Let's see what happens. Now we stun the enemy. We have a full advantage here. He's pressed up once again against the storm. We did a smart tactic. We have a clear advantage. He is busy trying to get into circle. while we are trying to finish each one of them off. These are like free kills. You can see here that we got the easy finish. Now over here, it's all about getting different angles when your teammate is fighting. So we pop a deadie and move up, and guess what we see? Now as you can see here, we got a very nice angle on him. He is busy fighting my teammate. So he has no idea that we are behind him right now. We took full advantage, found a different route where we could approach the enemy without him detecting us, basically becoming unpredictable. Now in this scene, we know he's in the window, so we start firing. We need to reload our gun. Our teammates are pushing inside to push the enemies. So we move in, take out my mag 10. Now based on what just happened to my teammates, especially because he died right there, we know that the enemy is very predictable. He's going to push against those stairs and challenge us, chow us, try to finish us off. So we're going to be ready, sprinting, and then we're going to aim down sight, stop moving, and shoot him down, knowing that he's going to be there. Remember, it's all about the angles. Now over here, you can see that we're tracking our enemies. You can see on the right hand side, we're shooting them, going behind cover and waiting on A. But on B, we need to res a teammate. We make a mistake and we decide to run away. Let's see. So on the A side, you can see that there is more than one enemy there trying to go for a loadout. So we're going to press and try to down one, then try to down two and get a team wipe. On the B side, you can see that we're going to pull a res and then we're going to run away. Not the smartest move, especially when there's a team underneath us. That res could cost your life. So as you can see here, we open the door on B and we're about to see an enemy. On A, we continue firing, knocking them down, knowing that we have the perfect angle to shooting them down.
Squad present and correct.
Now I want you guys to decide what is the best option when pushing an enemy and cutting your shoot. Would you go with A? Would you go with B? Or would you go with C? You decide.
Gas is closing in.
And the answer is A. The reason why is because you're jumping at the most distance, but cutting your shoot, ready to aim down sights with the fastest speed, especially because you have this leaping ability when you cut your shoot. It's as if you jump shot. As B and C, you're parachuting more down and gliding. The enemy team could be shooting you as you're going down or literally wait for you, plant themselves, position themselves, even mount to finish you off. Alright, now here, this is how you track an enemy with a UAV. So we see him on the map. We're going to move ahead of him, trying to get an angle and a nice position. Now as you can see here, he's in the line of sight. But as you see my reticle and as the arrow points, I'm aiming ahead of where he's going to run to. There's no point of aiming exactly where he is now because he's already going to be moving forward. We want to try to aim at his torso and up and try to aim ahead of him so he goes right in the line of fire. This is what you call pre-shooting and pre-aiming. As you can see, he's moving into my line of fire. That's it. Now sometimes you don't see the enemy, but you hear them. You just have to go with where you heard him. It could be behind a box. You always have to check it out and assume he's there. So we're going to run here. So as you can see here, we jumped. And jumping is key when not knowing if an enemy's there or not. So we just jump and predict that he's going to be there. We assume. And we aim down sights. Guess what? He's there. Now whether he was there or not, we were prepared to shoot and we're ready for the fight. As you can see, because he's crouched and a sitting duck is what they call this position, he is not able to turn fast enough, jump fast enough, slide fast enough to react to us attacking him. It's always good to be in a motion when tracking an enemy, especially when you're going to assume he's around the corner. The best thing to do is either slide or jump and pre-aim. Now here's you should never do in Warzone. The biggest mistake we made here was that we sprinted and jumped knowing the enemy was somewhere nearby. We jumped and sprinted in a straight line. It is the biggest mistake you can make. You can see here that he has a perfect angle on us. We basically gave him the perfect angle. Went right into his camera view in a straight line and said, shoot me. This is something you should never do in Warzone. This is a do not do. Till next time, guys. I'm Wicked Decimate from COD Week. I'm out. Peace.